In 1991, the Bulls showed they had some magic of their own and captured their first title. The following year, Michael Jordan's greatness surprised even him. In 1993, the Bulls became the first team to win 3 straight titles in nearly 30 years. And a year ago, Jordan led the Bulls to a record 72-win season and embraced another NBA title. Michael Jordan is now in the hunt for number 5. The Utah Jazz have never played in the NBA Finals. In 12 years together, John Stockton and Karl Malone have won over 600 games, but never the big one. That changed on Thursday night when Stockton and Malone combined to write a storybook finish, bringing the elusive dream of an NBA Finals to reality. Now these two teams embark on a journey toward a goal that only one of them will reach. The NBA Finals begin tonight.
Marv, a perfect season for Utah, but you don't get to this stage without absolutely an MVP player, and that has been Karl Malone throughout this season, start to finish. He is the game's best runner, the game's best shooter for the big man. He's the game's best passing big man. He's got the complete arsenal. He's their go-to guy. He will have the ball early, often, wherever down low. And then there's John Stockton. He's the little man out in front, the quiet guy, but this guy is deceptively tough. He does it all. He's become much more of a scorer lately. He does, though, whatever is needed. The big thing for Utah is that they have to realize that their game, great as it is, that's enough. They don't have to do anything special. Just play the way Utah always plays. They'll be right there, Marv.
Let's keep an eye on Michael Jordan. Will he shake hands with Karl Malone? You recall the last game of the series between Chicago and Miami. Yeah, there it is. All right. No question about it here. Little touch between Jordan and Malone. It was not the Alonzo Mourning treatment. Game 1 of this best of 7 NBA final. Rick Ostertag and Luke Longley on the opening tip, and it's controlled by the Bulls.
He had a chance, a realistic chance of catching Jabbar at 6 MVPs.
On here's Jordan. So the Jazz up by the score of 4-2. And the Bulls have scored on only 2 of their first 9 possessions. Michael Jordan adding to that percentile. The Jazz 8 and the Bulls 6. Utah 10, Chicago 8. As we come up on 5 minutes to go in the first. Jordan lost it but got it back to Longley. And the Bulls very fortunate. Michael was able to deflect it back to Luke Longley. The game tied at 10. Utah Bulls lead 13-12 with 2:15 remaining in the first. Jordan. Yes. Now Jordan played by the rookie Anderson. Michael Jordan shooting over Brandon Anderson.
All right, thank you, Marv. During that timeout, Jerry Sloan very happy with the defensive effort of the Utah Jazz. He said offensively, however, you must set and hold your screens and take much better shots. Unhappy with the shot selection.
Jordan. Michael Jordan has 12, and the Bulls lead by 1.
Michael's eyes are wide as saucers right now going against rookie Shannon Anderson.
Meanwhile, at the other end, Shannon Anderson enjoying himself.
The Bulls have not played a team like this in a long time.
Shannon Anderson, a second-round draft pick. Utah did not have a number 1. The opening for Scottie Pippen. That's his second field goal. And the Bulls lead now 32-31. The chant of defense. Malone comes out to set the screen. The lead for Malone off the pick and roll.
Well, Utah expects Chicago to send that pick and roll towards the baseline.
Now Jordan posting up Hornacek. Going glass. The Jazz 50, the Bulls 49.
Karl rarely gets involved with the officials. Only when they're taking it from him.
Michael Jordan with a good angle jump shot following up on the Jeff Hornacek roll. So the Jazz now leads 56-54, 51-57.
At the open, we talked about, Jordan wide open.
It counts out the foul. Isley turned his head, and Jordan beat him backdoor. So Jordan to the left. Jazz leading 71-68. Over the last 2 years here at home in the playoffs, the Bulls have won 17 and lost only once. And that loss was game 2 against Atlantic this season in the second round. Scottie Pippen continues his magnificent performance. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Mark, this is MVP time. This is when you pound it inside to Karl Malone and let him go to work.
And here's Malone.
Or settle for a jump shot. But he is taking Luke Longley out there where Luke Longley is just not going to be an effective defender.
Turning face against the big guy. Torture him.
19 for Malone. Utah by 5. 5.5 remaining. Nice pass from Longley. Good look by Luke Longley. It's now 75-72. And Jordan looking to reset. Hornacek is with him. Here comes Malone. Here's Jordan. Yes. The Utah lead is down to 1 with just under 4 minutes remaining by John Stockton.
Utah needs to play with poise here.
Jordan behind the back. Sets it up for Longley. Yes. The Bulls have taken a 1-point lead.
Michael clearly had Hornacek and the double team beat.
Next foul will put them over the limit. Here's Jordan.
Yes.
Michael Jordan has worked his way back in terms of the stroke, and the Bulls lead by 1.
The double team coming too slow and not tough enough.
28 points for Jordan. We are down to 1:40 to go in the fourth. Can of defense. Malone with the opening. Malone with the drive.
And I guess what set all that up was the fact that he has been making that outside shot, and it sucked Luke Longley right out there so Malone could get the penetration.
23 points for Karl Malone. Utah by 1. 1:20 remaining in the fourth. Jordan spinning his way on Hornacek. Rebounded by Harper. Pippen for 3. Yes. Chicago 81, Utah 79 as we approach 1 minute remaining in the fourth of game 1 of the best of 7 NBA Final Series. Stockton for 3. Yes. The Jazz by 1, 82-81.
One stop. That's all the Jazz need right now. Their offense is in gear. They got to pound that glass.
40 seconds remaining in the fourth. Jordan. And a foul is called on Hornacek. It puts Utah over the limit. Both teams over the limit. Jordan 4 of 5 at the line. And the game is tied at 82.
And Dennis Rodman coming on for Chicago for the defensive sequence. And
down to 35 and 8/10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Michael Jordan missing on the second attempt. The score remains tied at 82. He's 3 of 4 at the line. 23 points, 15 rebounds, 9 and 2/10 seconds to go. Remember Malone hit just 6 of 12 at the line. Game 7 at Seattle last year in the Western Finals. I also mentioned he had that 18 for 18 this year in the playoffs. See the numbers right there. Both teams have plenty of timeouts remaining. Scores tied. 9 seconds left. Oh, he missed the break. Rebounded by Jordan. And the Bulls a timeout with 7 and 5/10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Disciplined defense forced the fadeaway jumper. Don't foul.
Jazz over limit. We're down to 5. Jordan putting moves on Russell. We're down to 2. Now to 1. Here's Jordan. Yes! It is all over. The Chicago Bulls have won at the buzzer in game 1 of the best of 7 on a jump shot by Michael Jordan.
Phil Jackson, so calm all the time, gets up and goes, all right, I like that guy on my team. But they got it to Jordan early, and Brian Russell stabbed at it. He didn't play the position. He gave Jordan the opening.
So Michael Jordan with 31 points, including the game winner. He's with Ahmad Rashad.
All right, thanks, Mark. Michael, you were so businesslike all day. You knew this was not going to be an easy task, and you rose to the occasion.
Well, you know, the first game is always a tougher game. I don't care what anybody said. I think Utah came in, they played extremely well. I'm pretty sure they're going to take a moral victory from today's game. But, you know, I think we had a good feel for them. We found out a good feel for them. And, you know, down the stretch, it was nip and tuck. You know, it could have went either way. And, you know, I missed the free throw call, comes down and missed 2 free throws. So, I mean, MVPs didn't do much down the stretch until I was able to knock the shot in down the stretch.
It was almost like a boxing match, sparring. You know, nobody really throwing a knockout punch till it got down to the end.
No, it was a close game all throughout the game, and, you know, it was going back and forth, and whoever made the best plays down the stretch was going to win the ball game.
Well, it is on. It is on. And we will see you on Wednesday. Great game. All right, let's go over to Jim Gray.